Well, well, well. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy 6MK. Doing a little surprise live this evening. I was actually thinking about making a video or a short on this, but I kind of see this as being kind of like the lazy version of me, and I said I just might as well just go live with the people and let them know what my takes is on this. Like I said, welcome to another rendition of the 6MK versus Kev live. Like I said, this is for those that are new to the channel. This is the solo dolo Kid Cudi side of the game when it comes to these lives. What's going on, people? Smooth C78 strapped up. Mr. 58, what's going on? So, beyond the introductions of the show, like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit all them notifications. Like I said, this particular live is going to be random, so y'all better make sure you stay tuned. So we are going to be on for about 25-30 minutes, kind of speaking on this. For those Falcon fans that are not necessarily the 8 ball, as you heard the news, the Atlanta Falcons right tackle, Mr. Kaleb Mcgary, was carted off the field today in practice. So, as you already know, that did not look like good news coming from the Falcon camp. We haven't heard the severity of the injury, but just knowing that he got carted off is expect the worst. But this is a reason why my mindset about the preseason is because you have to let the backups get opportunities and snaps to get acclimated in the system just in case something like this happens. Let me say that for the people in the back. This is why you see a lot of the backups in preseason, because stuff like this happens. Now, it's kind of interesting to me that a lot of the reactions that happened with this news going on with Mr. Kaleb Mcgary is very interesting to me, because we kept hearing all last season as why Kaleb Mcgary, from Falcon fans, as being one of the worst right tackles in the NFL, or he's a guy that can't pass protect worth a damn. And it's very interesting to me that the very same people that crashed out on that mindset in itself are the very same ones talking about, my God, the season's over. We can't get any luck. Why Michael Penny's blind side is already in shambles. Also finding out at the very same time is Jake Matthews' backup, Storm Norton, is going to be out 6 to 8 weeks dealing with surgery of his own injuries. So the tackle position for the Atlanta Falcons is very thin right now, as far as not just the right tackle, depending on the news. So we don't really know how severity of it is. Remember, we saw this shit with Justin Fields where they carted him off the field. Everybody thought the world was over, and he was back in practice the next day. So the question that y'all probably may be asking is, what do they do in the meantime? So based on the news sources from the Toro McElhaney's, the Terry Wax, and the D Lids and everybody, is Elijah Wilkinson resumed the right tackle responsibilities for the majority of the practice, which is a very interesting it's very interesting thing, because if y'all don't if y'all haven't read the depth chart for the Atlanta Falcons offensive line, you would know that Elijah Wilkinson is actually slated to be the backup to Matthew Bergeron. But this is how I feel about it. The best teams in the NFL don't let certain things get to them. It's next man up. Just like Strapped Up here said, next man up. Jam here said preseason reps matter. Does that mean Elijah Wilkinson will possibly be the starting right tackle week 1 for the Atlanta Falcons? We don't know. Like you said, this could be one of those opportunities where you have a guy like a Jack Nelson, who is a 7th round pick for the Falcons in this past draft, but who also has a pedigree as a swing tackle within himself, especially coming from the University of Wisconsin, in which y'all already know how those offensive linemen work. Let's see. Let's see. We also have MVM 1978. We got Mad Mike Crazy Ass in here. We got Quentin Jackson, Keyshawn Vlad. Shout out to Keyshawn Vlad, man, because he's sitting out here, and if you don't follow Keyshawn Vlad on X, I still call it Twitter because fuck y'all. He's pretty much, if you follow me on Twitter, I will be reposting and the articles that he has written down, giving his thoughts on certain aspects, not just Atlanta Falcons wise, but Hawks, Braves, Atlanta sports in general. So definitely shout out to the to the homie Keyshawn Vlad. Um, let's see. Uh, Quentin here says stuff getting real on the field. Now you saying preseason matters. Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of people are now realizing why people say preseason matters. Um, like I said, this is one of the reasons why, just for the simple fact that you want to get your backups acclimated. You want to build the depth of your team just in case anything happens. And right now, the Atlanta Falcons right now are down 2 tackles, one for an expanded period of time. Like I said, he may not be available for the team. I'm talking about Storm Norton until halfway through the season. Like I said, we don't know the severity of Kaleb Mcgary, but like I said, hopefully, knock on wood, it's not as severe as people are fearing that it is. Yeah. Quinn Jackson said, "Remember Vic?" Yeah, yeah. That season in itself was traumatic for a lot of Falcons fans, because when Vic went down with that broken ankle in '03, Against the Baltimore Ravens, it sucked the air out the team to the fact that you had to deal with Doug Johnson and Kirk Kittner for about 11, 12 games. And the excitement around the team was not the same. Um, I would always say like this, regardless on who gets injured or not, the season is never over with. I am not one of these Falcon fans where I look at some devastating news and be like, oh my God, the season's all over. Throw the shit away. We're going to get the number one over. Well. Technically, we can't do that because we have no first round pick for this upcoming year. Oh my God, it's all over. See, those are the ones that I can't stand. The best teams in the NFL are always thinking about the depth more so than the starters. Um, Billy Mills, what's going on? Say if anything, just put the rookie in there. Fuck it, sink or swim, you up. And like I said, like I said, it's an opportunity for one of these young guys. Like you said, you got Jack Nelson, you got Jordan Williams. Like I said, you got some veterans in there: Elijah Wilkinson, Brandon Parker. These are guys that now have an opportunity to pretty much make a name for himself at that position or build their resume. Like you said, take the Ryan Newsel route. When the starter is down, you take the opportunity that you need to do it to make a name for yourself. But what this will may possibly do, the way that my mindset is thinking, even though Kaleb Mcgary is the best run blocker on the right side of the offensive line, I think, in my opinion, if he's out for an extended a period of time, it's going to force the Falcons offense to kind of tailor their game a little bit more towards the run game, which they've already have done. But like you said, this is a possible blessing in disguise and a team builder opportunity. This is why, like I said, this is why preseason matters. This is why building depth matters. We get so caught up into thinking about star players and starters, and we got to have this guy here. We got to have this guy here. We got to have this guy here. This is championship teams know when to build the rosters the right way. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Championship teams or culture building teams going in the right direction knows that they have to build the depth, and they have to build depth within the aspect of having confidence in the guy behind them. And Mad Mike here said this is where we get to see the evolution of the coaching staff. Yes. 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 And I haven't done this in a while, but I will say this. This is for the Atlanta Falcons' opportunity to run the damn ball. Runneth the damneth ball. Do I need to? I'm gonna ask everybody that's watching right now. Do I need to say that again for the people in the back? Give a few seconds so y'all can give me an answer on that. And while we're looking for answers, let me go ahead and give a shout out to the top 3 fans of today's live show: Quentin Jackson, Keyshawn Vlad, and Jam 58. These are the top 3 of today's live show. So we definitely appreciate them, as well as appreciate everybody else who is tuning in right now. Like I said, you could be doing something a little bit better, but y'all are dealing with my boring ass. So hey, well, I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Keyshawn said, "Say that shit again." Smooth C said, "We heard you." I'ma say it again. Runneth the damneth ball. But what's going to end up happening here as well is this is going to actually force the Atlanta Falcons to actually use more of Kyle Pitts and Charlie Warner as more as chip guys, chip and release guys to help out that right side. So like I said, y'all might end up seeing a lot more Kyle Pitts this year. In the unfortunate circumstance where you're going to be seeing a lot more Kyle Pitts at the tight end position than y'all want to see him. And that sounds great to me. Damn it, Bobby. Just run the ball. Damn it. We do this Strickland propane. But here's the interesting part about all this news that's going on. It's the typical Falcon fan crash out going on right now about this. And the only thing that I have to say is y'all need to calm y'all asses down. Y'all literally told us all last year that Kaleb Mcgary was the worst right tackle in the NFL. I done had to hear this goofy shit all last year about how terrible of a right tackle Kaleb Mcgary is. And now all of a sudden he gets hurt. Now these same stupid motherfuckers sitting here talking about, oh my God, the season's over. It's all over. We might well not watch the games this year. Shut up. Let me say that again. Shut the hell up. This is the difference between people who are football fans and people that are sports nerds. Yeah, Quentin. Yeah, now he's the number 1 right tackle after he got hurt. Yeah, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. My thing is, as unfortunate as everything that went down the last couple of days, this is the opportunity for this coaching staff to adjust in a certain way, and it may be in a possible mindset that they may look to for this offense to be a lot more physical. You might have to start running that football to the left side a lot more. But I kind of understand why people sentiment is like that because most of the successful running plays have been behind Caleb Mcgary and Chris Lindstrom. We don't know if that shit's going to carry over if he's out for an extended period of time. But when you have a Bijan Robinson and you have a Tyler Algier as your 1-2 punch at the running back position, this is the best time right now when the season starts, the first 3 weeks, is to ride the back of those two. If you feel like your right tackle, who may possibly be the starter, you're not comfortable with, one of the best things you could do for an offensive lineman that you may not be comfortable with, run the fucking football behind him. Give him the confidence to say, okay, I belong in this game. Let's go for it. Runneth the damneth ball. That's what I'm saying. Said coaching staff needs to step up and show out, get everyone ready, prove it. No flat starts or playoffs. And that right there is pretty much the sentiment of what's going to be going on for the 2025 season is because of the expectations for the Atlanta Falcons going into this season. The margin of error is slim for this coaching staff. It's slim for Raheem Morris. It's slim for Zach Robinson. It's slim for Jeff Obert because it's expectations involved in this. Let me say that again. If you listen to the Atlanta Falcon media, the Atlanta Falcon fans, and the sports media, there is a expectation for this team to make the playoffs in 2025. Who knows? We may see Jack Nelson a lot sooner. Can Jack Nelson fill that spot if they don't believe that Elijah Wilkinson is a permanent solution to the right tackle spot in case Kaleb Mcgary may miss some time? We don't damn know. But what I refuse to do, and this is Kev speaking. This ain't K Styles. This is Kev speaking. I'm not about to sit here, bitch, moan, and whine about, oh my God, the season's fucking over. Because I understand that shit doesn't always go the way that you want it to go. Not even just with the Falcons, but just in life in general. You have to learn how to adapt to shit. I don't feel entitled to say, well, this ain't happening this way, so I'm going to be mad and I'm going to bitch, moan, and complain because it ain't happening. I don't have the fucking power to do that. I don't have the power to do that. I'm not going to do that. This team is going to be fine in 2025. This team's going to be fine. One of the major adjustments that I expect this team to do is whatever the foot they was doing to the right side, they're going to adjust it to the left side. Same offense, same everything. Sit your dumb asses down, shut the hell up, and let the team do what it need to do. And if this team makes the playoffs in 2025, y'all ain't gonna have shit to say. So for the crash out crew that's in this Falcon fan base, y'all need to sit the fuck down, reevaluate, and know that your asses ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck that they're going to have to adjust to. You do one or two things. You game and see if they improve on things, or you could choose not to watch, bitch, moan, and talk about, oh my God, the season's over. I can't watch the Falcons. We're not making the playoff. No, that's a loser's mentality, and a loser's mentality will never be respected in the sports world. I'm just saying. Strapped up here said injuries are a part of life, but you keep moving and next man up. There you go. That's the main thing. Quinn Jackson here said, I've been using a wheelchair since 1991. Can't just lay down and give up. I keep rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah. Because he moves in, he moves out. Hands up, hands down, back up, back up. Tell him what you're going to do now. Yes, sir. You keep rolling. But like I said, I didn't just say that to sit here and talk shit. The thing about it is we gotta let it play out. Shit happens, deal with it. You just want to see this team make the necessary adjustments. This is one of the biggest gripes and criticism of what Raheem Morris is from this group over here is, can we make the necessary adjustments? Not at the beginning of the year, but to maintain a certain momentum throughout the year. I'm just me personally, I'm just sick and tired of the entitlement. I'm tired of everybody sitting here crying because they didn't get their way. And this is Kev speaking. This is not 6MK speaking. This is Kev speaking. The shit is annoying. That's really all I gotta say. The damn shit is annoying. But we hitting right around that 30-minute mark. Like I said, man, I just wanted to go ahead and get this off of my chest right quick. Like I said, man, this is 6MK versus Kev. Like I said, man, I'm actually getting a little bit more comfortable doing these now. I'm loving it. Like I said, man, y'all just go ahead and y'all leave comments in there. Let me know what you want me to talk about. And like I said, I want to, like I said, this definite live is solely going to be based on what y'all's comments are or what y'all want to do. Everything we do on this channel is based on what the conversation is in the spaces, not just in the Falcon world, but the NFL world, NBA, entertainment world, and stuff like that. I know we ain't did a STS in a while. Um, It just ain't really been much going on with that aspect, but we definitely are going to start blending a lot of that into these shows. So, I will say this. I appreciate y'all. I got love for y'all. Definitely give a shout out. Like I said, man, at the end of the show, the top three is Smooth C7A, Quentin Jackson, and Keyshawn Vlad. So we definitely appreciate y'all. We got the 6-man convo / ATL Sports in game coming up tomorrow night, 6:05 p.m., where we will be previewing the preseason finale, and we're going to be going over some more Atlanta Falcons news as well as Dallas Cowboy news, since the Falcons will be playing the Dallas Cowboys in their final preseason game, and we're going to be setting y'all up for the season opener, which will probably be about a few weeks from Friday. So, hey man, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna let you get your nights back. Hey man, we out. Deuces.